Hello, this is my VS Racing 7875 Turbo. I am actually super excited about it. I have been needing to upgrade for a while now. I just haven't got to it. It is the 1.25 exhaust housing. It has a 4-inch downpipe. And I bought this adapter because my exhaust is 3.5, so we'll be welding that on. But this is the, like I said, the 2.5, so it's newer than the Gen 2. I'm not sure the biggest difference is. I think the turbine is an 82 instead of the 83. From what I've heard, it's good for about 30 horsepower. I'm not sure exactly, don't know exactly. And then I got a new wastegate, just a eBay. It's supposed to be a nicer one, but nothing very fancy there. But it is actually, it looked identical to the VS Racing one. Identical, no difference. Comes 3 different springs, so I'm excited about that. Here, those are more parts for it. Here's the new gaskets for the turbo and drain line fitting. What else is in here? Just the fittings. So I'm super excited about that. I got new intercooler piping as well, because my intercooler piping on this right now is all 2.5 inch, and I got all 3 inch. It's gonna be welded. I'm gonna just have the coupler from here on this side and the coupler on the intercooler piping side, or on the intercooler side. So super excited. This turbo is just a 7875 from On3. Works great. I made 630 horsepower with it, but that's probably the most. That's probably the most I could probably do without, really. I know it can make more, but the exhaust side is what's holding me up right now. And so I got a, that one has a lot bigger exhaust. Like I said, it's a 1.25, where this one is just a 0.96. So that'll make a big difference. So I'm super excited. We're gonna get this thrown on, weld up the exhaust, clean it up, and that should be it. So, sorry, I think the clouds are out. But, yeah, let's start getting this thing pulled off. And we'll... Oh, she's sound. We'll get this thing pulled off, and we will get this new one put on. Okay, got the turbo off. New one. I got a couple bolts through. It's not tightened down, so I gotta clock it and hook up the oil lines, intercooler piping. But I just wanted to show you, here's the On3 one. So the front wheel is the same size. I think the wheels are all the same size, except the billet. One's the billet style, But this is where the big difference is gonna come. So this is the 0.96 AR, and that is the 1.25, as you can see. It's hard to tell on camera, but that thing is way more massive than this one. So that should be helping on my back pressure issue, which I'm not sure if I had a huge one. But looking at the dyno sheet, you could tell that my power definitely drops off at like 5,500 RPMs, where it should keep climbing. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this thing does. We're gonna finish putting it up, do the new intercooler piping, get that on, and then we should be all set to go at that point. I got some new water meth parts, got 4 new gallons of water methanol. Turbo blanket, got to do some things with the rear end, but we'll be going to the dyno on, well, a week from today, but you guys don't know what today is. So I think the appointment is on June 18th or 17th, I can't remember, something, whatever that Friday is. So I'm super excited to see how this thing does. So I'm gonna get this thing buttoned back up, weld some exhaust, make it work, and then we will show you how it looks. Get my new wastegate on. Before I was going straight down, and I was melting my fan right here, which is kind of an idiot way because it goes right on my intercooler piping, heats it up. But yeah, things you don't think about. But well, I didn't think about, obviously. Maybe you guys do. So I'm just gonna go straight up to the hood. You know what? Who cares? It's easier that way. I don't really, the body's not anything special on this thing, but hopefully I will be getting it painted or wrapped. That's my goal for this upcoming winter. So get all the performance stuff done and then make it look pretty is how I feel. So, well, less talking and more working. So I'm gonna get this back together. Okay, so the turbo's all bolted together. It has been clocked. The oil line, the drain line's on. I haven't put the feed line on just because I'm working on the down pipe, or not really, just the down pipe next. Not really going down, but yeah. So yeah, super easy to install. You know why I don't do an install video on this is because not a lot of people have this on their GMC Sierra, and everybody's is usually a little bit different depending on the kit you have. So next, I'm gonna be welding this adapter. I'll go show you, cut that off, and then we'll go from there. So getting closer. Pretty easy to do, honestly. Super simple. There's my shop dog. So we're just gonna be welding this on. I'm gonna tack it first, see how it fits. Then we will start welding it all the way around. So just using this cheap TIG machine I bought on eBay, and it works great. It's just me that's not very good, so I can get welding. Okay, so we're still making progress. Luckily, got the new V-band bolted on the downpipe, so that's a relief. Cut off all that old stuff. Yeah, some of it doesn't look the best, so it's okay. A few of them do though. Those ones right there don't look too bad. But yeah, I'm not professional at welding. Oops, I'm definitely not professional at welding stainless. Actually, I'm not professional at any of this stuff. But I'm still learning. But it's second time welding stainless on this thing, so it's not too bad. And then it's a little off now, so I'm gonna cut that off real quick. But it's not super far off, luckily. Just a little bit. So yeah, getting closer. It's actually not that hard to swap, but I am excited to have this thing running and see how much power it's going to put down with this big turbo. I do have a new turbo blanket, so that's good. Here's all the new intercooler piping. That's tomorrow's job. We're going to replace all the water meth line because I got new water meth line with a check valve instead of the solenoid that I'm using that I don't really like. So yeah, we're getting close. One little thing at a time. Next, let's gotta clean out my fuel filter. We'll clean out my fuel filter, and then I will, trying to think, just get the rear end fixed. It's making a howling noise. So yeah, we're getting close. Close to being done with the engine and power side things. Next, it's suspension, and then we'll do, after suspension, cow tracks, lower it a little bit more, wheels, and then paint, and then I will hopefully be satisfied. I'm waiting to get that to that point. So let me finish getting this stuff on, and then we'll start it up and see how it runs. Okay, we're back working on the truck. I'm trying to get it all ready. Here's the ice chest. It's actually just a 3-gallon fuel cell, but using it as ice chest. I had coolant in there for the winter, but we're draining all the coolant out into the bucket. We're gonna throw some distilled water in there and have that all ready since it's done freezing here in Idaho. We got all the turbo done. I'm just waiting for a couple pipes for my wastegate. I just see running open wastegate right now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not building full boost in it. The springs are set at 13 psi, but I have a boost controller. I may be hooking up to it depending how much power it makes. I'm for sure, if everything goes smooth, I want to be over 700, so we'll see what it makes. But got the downpipe adapter welded on, and the downpipe all completed, fit perfectly. New wastegate's on, just waiting for the pipe to the dump pipe, and it's gonna go up through the hood. So I'm gonna make that. If you guys can't see that, I got a new intercooler piping. Not here, this is all the same. So I got my water intercooler down there. This is a 3.5 inch, and that's 3 inch where I used to only have 2.5 inch. So that's a good upgrade. I'll show you the intercooler piping down here. So it just comes down at a 90 right here, straight across into a U into the intercooler. But it turned out really clean. I'm glad how it came out. Super easy to do. So training coolers right there. Everything else is looking good. Just doing some maintenance on it before we're going to the dyno here in 5 days. So trying to get everything ready to go. I'm really hoping for over 700. So we are gonna see. I think it will do it. It will do it, no problem. It's just with the same amount of boost. Still on that. Last time we ran 13 psi on that on 378, 75, and we made 630. Since then, I took off the full 4-inch exhausts and went just right out the side right here. And I've changed to a 4L80E triple disc torque converter. There's my old dyno sheet. Hopefully you guys not too upside down. So there's the old dyno sheet. But yeah, that was on 13, 14 psi, 4L60E. 60 lasted, you know. And it's all built Sonic's parts, Sonic's drum, built input shaft, everything was done to it. Just they don't like power, those 4L60Es. So 4L80E now, haven't had it on the dyno since then. So I'm hoping same amount as boost will make at least 70 more horsepower with this turbo. So we will see how it upgrades it. I know the 4L80E will take some power away from, it will lose a little more power through that 4L80E, but shouldn't be a ton. So we're going to just get it all finished up, and then on the next time you'll be seeing this truck will hopefully be some dyno results from this turbo, and that will be very soon. So thank you guys for watching. I needs definitely cleaned up, but hopefully we're gonna break the 700 horsepower mark. But I'll see you guys all next time. Thank you.